Hello everyone, welcome to Greg's Workshop again. I've made a big job to do. I started on the furnace. I started on the, what do you call it? The forge today. I've got this piece to cut. I've cut the pieces. I didn't think you want to see a lot of cutting, so I've got to put the door in this piece, and then I'm going to cut the hole because I've got to wait until I get a delivery of steel and some refractories and fire bricks and stuff like that I've got to get. And that should be sometime this week. I'll do this one today, show you what all the other ones are, and then I can go and upload this to the YouTube, and I hope you like it. There's a lot of work I've done today doing this. It's now nearly 6:30. I've got to stop by probably 10 o'clock, but I won't work that late. I've got to go and do other stuff. Alright, I'm going to set myself up, cut this. I hope you can see it. I will show you what I've got to do. I'm going to cut. This is the door itself. Alright, it's got a, when I'm finished, when I make the door up, it'll have a 50mm piece wide, all the way around it. And that will be filled up with fire stuff, heat mat, and refractory, real heavy stuff and real hot stuff. That'll be filled up and locked in there. I'm going to put a few wells on it, put a few bits of, that's if it goes that way. See, I've got to cut this line here, all the way out. Can you see that line? I hope so. Got to cut that line all the way out. Yeah, just along there. I've got to come from there, along there, and back in there and along there. That'll be that piece done. Then I've got this piece here, which is going on the bottom here. That's if you want to sit something on it when you get it done. You got something to sit it on. I'm going to put some stays in here, a couple in there. Right. So this one will be. I don't know what the temperature is going to be. I don't know whether weld a whole sheet, welds right through, grind them off. But as soon as I can get it done, the better. That way I can sit down and relax. So here we go. I'm going to get my gloves on. Hey Pete, from Cortina City. I hope everything's okay over there, mate. I haven't seen you watching so much. Well, I know you're pretty busy. Right. be as noisy as, everyone. I've got to get as close as I can without making a... This is going to be noisy as... I'm going to turn down the volume. Okay? I'm going to turn down the volume. No, I won't. Alright, here we go, everyone. Bottom. Fucking bastard. Yeah, I'm putting a bit of weight on it. I don't know. She's not hot yet. Sorry about the language. But that hair hurts the muscles when it grabs and bites like that. Kind of tears the socket out. Right. Here we go. I'm going to keep on going now, everyone. see what happens. Right. Now, I'm going to turn these around and lay out these stuff so you can see what I'm doing. Don't have to look at my ugly muck. Right. Right. Now, the way I designed this door is it got 30mm overlap all the way around the door. All around the door. So when I put the 50mm pieces around the door, they come on right at the bottom here. Right, this is a hole in the door where the door is. So it just sits down like that. That's the bottom of the door. So I've got to work it out how far I've got to go with the door. It's supposed to stay like that. The 50mm got to be along the bottom here, go up here, around this edge, right up to the bottom, right around that edge, right? And that has to be filled up with bricks or other stuff. Well, I've got all these cut. This is the stand. That's the back, front. I've got the back cut. There's the doorway for it. All the same. Here we go here. I've got all the bottoms, tops and sides all done. So, well, this has got to be left for a second or two. I've got to go for a second. I'll be back in a sec. Just watch, and I won't be long. There you go. I'm sorry that, but I had to duck out for a second. Yeah. So when I get all this done, it will all be 50mm, all solid welded. The door will open like this on a hinge. And when I put the refractory in, it will sit in here wet, and I will hinge it and clamp it shut. So that sits like that, with the refractory sitting on the outside, and come and close it in here, just a little bit. So I want the door to shut without burning the steel off. It'll be a bit of refractory coming in to keep this. We'll have a big pile of refractory over it, and all the other stuff to go with it. I will put a bracing here. I was going to put an extra frame around in here, but I can't. It'll just burn it away. So what I'll do is I'll have a box put in there and pour refractory around the whole thing, and then put the mesh in with the block, with the inch fire brick in, and the 2 inch and a half what do they call that stuff? Fire mat, the stuff that's really high temperature. And then I will fill it up with refractory right over the top. It'll all be sitting down in there. That'll be nice hard refractory. I'll use the real hard stuff on there if I can get it. I don't know, but I'm going to have a go at getting it through Amazon if I can. A roll of stuff that I can keep here for making other stuff, other things like this. Yes, so that's the way it's going to be. All these will have 50mm, 3 inches of refractory around the whole thing. Well, that's 3 inches. 75. That one's 75 as well. So it's, what's 3 inches? 75. 4 inches is 100. No, 75. So the stuff I worked it out to buy was, it was the bricks were 30mm, and the other stuff brought it up to 60mm. The bricks were 30mm, and the other thing was 30mm, the matting stuff you put in, and then the refractory was 20mm. So that brings you up everything 20mm thick. That will take a fair bit of heat. Well, I hope it will go up to what I want it to, because it's a 3 burners, and they will push up to about 16,000 degrees, I think, or probably more. All depends. I've never done this before. I'm only going on what I've seen and a few calculations in my noodle. I don't do maths on paper. I get it wrong every time. So all that's there, done, ready to go. I'll put these away now. I'll go and buy some inch 50mm or 5mm steel tomorrow, if I can get some from up the road. I just hope they're not shut, and I want some 6-inch. I hope to be able to get, it doesn't really matter, I can get it either Monday or Tuesday. So there you go. I hope everybody's having a good day. I'm going to crank my thing up. Wish us all the best. Right. I don't know whether it's right or not, but I'll have a go. It's a bit out. Well, we're going to just have a hello and anybody. Now, I think I discussed it in the first one about anyone who wants to buy anything or send me something, all right? They asked me what they could do. Anything they want to within a limit, all right? I don't want them sending me a heap of stuff. I said, I don't mind them sending me a few things. I don't want people to put themselves out just to send me something. I'm not like that. I never will be. I will not. I don't even like borrowing money off of people. I owe people money. If I owe money, I just get that way about it. I just go stupid. I might have forgot about it, but in my head, but I always write it down somewhere. I owed someone money for a long time. After I had my heart attack and I lost all my memory, I said, the poor bugger, he wouldn't take the money when I went to give it to him. I paid my bill, what I had on the bill, which was a bloody lot. Wasn't much, but the other stuff that I got wasn't. He said, it's already been fixed up, so it's already done. I said, I don't sit right with owing people money. He said, you don't owe me nothing. No, everyone. All right, back to working. Right, that's all ready to go. To be welded. I've got to get some more steel for it tomorrow, or Monday or Tuesday, but I don't know when I can get it. I will keep in. This movie will be uploaded tonight, along with the other one, to go with the other movies. The little red car that we had left, that we had to do the fixing the motor on. He spent $300 on that head getting it resurfaced and redone, and all that's left of it is that number plate sitting up there. First number plate added to my collection. Right, now, if anybody's got number plates for Queensland, Victoria, West Australia, Northern Territory, wherever you live, or up at overseas, anywhere, China, Hong Kong, England, yeah, Pete, send me a couple of number plates, buddy. Just one number plate. And America, anywhere in America, any state in America, they're all different. So that's what and my beanies, my hats are all turkey dinner, I think. I really like to be able to get all me, all my hats back, get me hat started. There you go, Daddy, I'm still wearing your hat. This is my work hat. I've got the other one up on the wall, which I've got to go to a store and grab some airtight bags, and I'm going to zip them tight and let them just hang and suck the air out, and then let the stale air out anyhow. No, so if anybody wants to donate a hat or a number plate or a flag, I would like the flag, if you can get them. I don't know how to get these. They're about the size of a boat one, the one on the back of a boat, like this one. That one's the size you put on the back of a boat, right? But you can get smaller ones that you run up your flagpole. And I'd like some of them, because I'm going to run them across the roof with a string and have them all attached on that rope. And it will go up and back with all the different countries on it. If I still live that long, okay? Yeah, only good die young. I live to 150. Young, still too young. Okay, everybody. I'm gonna pull the pin on today. I've got to do a lot of sanding. These all have to be sanded. I am going to heat treat all the heat. I'm going to heat paint these with 20,000 degree heat paint. 26,000 I think it is. So 26, 27,000 degree heat. But this way it don't come off. You bake it on there with that, mate, it just gets harder. Put your first coats on and leave them dry, and then don't put your clear on. Always put your clear on last. When you pull it out of the oven, put your clear on it, and then stick it back in the oven. No, I said I've been trying to get some stickers, more stickers. I said I love to do things, but I just can't get to it at the moment because I'm probably the first Australian to get these from GoDaddy. I think I was the first Australian Aussie bloke to get them. They haven't even been auctioned for over here yet. I kind of begged for them. Well, I've got to get a hat from everybody. Everybody, Mighty Car Mods, I've got to get one from them. I've got to get one from Skid Factory. I've got to get one from SB Seeker. A hat and a bilge rat. I want to get that from Pete at Cortina City. I would like to get a hat, but I don't think he's got any. But I'm going to get a shitload of stickers. I've got a few stickers that I like and a couple of cushions I'm going to get. And they're going to take pride and pace in the back of my Cortina buddy. Right at the back seat. Right up behind the seat, the 2 cushions that go in the middle between the speakers. I'm going to put 2 cushions in there with your little fancy stuff on it, mate. He helped me do a lot, Pete. He's a nice bloke. Yeah, he told me criticism is the worst thing about it. You get criticised for doing everything. I haven't heard from him. I get a lot of people saying, oh, my son is the worst thing for it. Well, you'll never become anything with that stuff. And that hurts. I've been doing cars and panel beating all my life. I said I've made a lot of things. I'm a cabinet builder. I build cabinets. I don't like it. It's hard to cut a piece of wood off and put it back on. Like you cut the steel, oh shit. Oh, get that piece, weld it back on, you got that piece there. You can put it straight back on with the welder. You can't do it with a piece of wood. Takes at least a couple of days to put it on. And it'll lose all that strength if you cut it. So, I rather like talking. It's easing my mind, it's making me feel a bit better. There's a Acorn Arabella. Them 2 boys are friggin' awesome. They've got a lot of balls, them boys. I like their boat. I reckon it's going to turn out to be absolutely wicked. Name is SB Seeker. I watched him pick those first 2 pieces of steel up. I said, here we go. It let go and I said, here we go, he's dead. But he didn't. He's still kicking. And I got a lot of respect for him. He says a lot of shit that I fucking agree with. I agree with, excuse the swearing. I get a little bit excited a bit. Who else is there? A young guy with the long hair, BB Custom Hot Rod or whatever it is. He's building that 31 Ford or 32. Ford, there's going to be a rat ride, I'm not sure. But it's going not too bad. I'm not one for doing that type of rat mod. I do a little bit of stuff, make it a little bit rough, but bare metal, yeah, not my style. I like the shiny paint and the good stuff, but it's good. He's doing really well with it. I see the way they welded the diff in some of them cars. Whoa. Yeah. Now, who else is there? SB Seeker. Rusty Junk. That's one tough boy. He's got balls the size of cantaloupes. He's going to put that in the ocean and sail the world. Oh man, he's got a lot of kahunas. I got some respect for him doing it too. And good luck to him. I hope it works out. There's that policeman, ex-policeman, building a boat. Seaview project, yep, he's cool too. Nice boat, nice work. He does a lot. Give him credit. Done a real good job for a bloke that's never done nothing like that, but he's got the skills for a woodworker. Well, that's a good thing to have. See, I got skills as a metal worker. I wanted to build a metal catamaran, but everyone said I'd be old and too old and finish it. I'd be dead. It'd be too heavy anyhow. It'd be like a big floating log. I'd have to put something like a 1,000 horsepower, 2,000 horsepower motor strapped into the arse of that to get it moving. But no, there's I've got 85 people I subscribe to, and I watch every one of their shows. I try to answer all their comments, give them a comment. I try to answer every one of them. I said, there's some there that have recently signed up to my channel, and I appreciate that. I'm really looking forward to having a long stay. They stay, don't just drop me and piss off when things don't go well. I got that guy from Tasmania. I said to him, hey bloke, when you're doing your not talking, I don't know whether you got a microphone, but it was very hard to hear. I had to turn the decibels right up so I could hear it. But that was only, building a trailer out of that old car. Not a bad idea. I've seen it before. Takes a lot of work. Some of them, if you got them wrong, they don't drag too well. But yeah, who else is there? I'm going to plug. Well, that's probably all of them. I got 80, 85 or 80, 77 or 87. I'm not sure, but I'll have a look later. And I wish them all the best, everybody, in these times, and I hope they all do well. I will follow them until I'm not no longer capable of doing it. I said I'm a tough ass mother. I said I don't let nothing get me down. And yet a little 3-year-old kid can have me in tears in 2 seconds. Yep. My grandkids, any one of my grandkids should have me upset in 2 seconds and cry like a big sook. I got 43 grandchildren, about 43 or something. I've got 16 kids. We got 16 kids between the two of us. Charmaine lost her middle, I think the youngest, I'm not sure. A few years ago, 2013. When my mum, just after my mum died. I've got 5 deceased children. It's not fun, but life goes on. They did not know what life was. They never had no life experience. But it kills, it hurts. When you turn around and your mum, their mum's not with us either. It's hard. But you know, get up. Now I'm gonna go, and Milky One, you are one brainy guy. This other bloke has got a bomb shelter in the back of his house. Man, that's one cool piece of work. I had to put a little driveway into the mongrel so I could drive my car in there. So I could work on it so no one could hear me. All right, fellas, I'm going to love you and leave you. Proke the prods and give me the thumbs up. If you want to send me something, send me an email or quiz me on the show and on the part of the questions, and I'll send you an email. I'll send you an email with my address, or I'll put it in the link on the link above in the private stuff, so you can go in and have a look. You'll only be a member. You can only be a member to get that from the private part. You have to sign up, but don't sign up and then cancel it just to give me a hard time. Okay? Because I don't need that at the moment. All right, fellas. I'll see you all later, and all the best everywhere in the world, and good luck.